Alright, we're live. Let's see if World of Tanks will catch up. There you go. Gee, guys, I wonder if we'll make my $10,000 goal in one day. What do you think, Trigger?
I think it's doable.
What?
You think I'm gonna make my $10,000 donation goal in one day?
We'll see.
I think it's doable.
Definitely.
What do you mean, how do I join your VC? Brother, you waited all the way till I started the stream to ask me that.
Is it JT?
Yes. I literally
I
messaged
told him
him
yesterday.
and I
messaged
messaged him on Discord and said, just join any VC channel in my Discord. Is
I
not
literally told him when we
brug.
were tuning.
Join any VC in my Discord.
I'll pull you in.
Bro had like 30 minutes to ask me this and asked me after I started. Oh well. I'll let Trigger drag him in. Well, we'll see how the EU servers today, guys. I haven't played on the European server in a couple months at this point.
Ooh-wee.
The last time I made content regarding the EU server, it was when I showed definitive proof that it's like easier to do well on this server, and then all the EU players cried about it, as usual.
Because of Europe.
Yeah, because, you know, when you present people facts and proof, they show their opinion again.
Alright, frontline 183.
Oh, God.
There's a full health Kronvang, and I have a 1750 damage hash shell loaded.
That's iced tea.
From here, you gay man.
Is WZ1321 a good line to grind for a beginner? No, it's probably the worst tank to grind as a beginner. I think you would... Why is that even a question? Should I grind a tier 10 light tank that has no gun depression, terrible armor? It's a fun tank, but like, still.
I think he should. You should grind the Leopard 1.
Okay, you did drag him into the VC.
If Jaden just unmutes.
Droodles is drinking a brown liquid, kind of sus, brug. Alright, I'm gonna run Rammer on all of my tanks today that have APCR and don't require pen to have the true EU gaming experience.
Speaking of that, let me. I'm gonna start drinking.
Just gonna warn you guys, if any of you donate today, I only have a couple. Well, I have a bunch of tier 10s on this account. This account has 38 tier 10s, but it has almost no tier 9s, only like 7 tier 8s, and it has almost 0 collectors. So if you're donating to see rare tanks played, I don't know what to tell you. As you'll read in the title of today's stream, it is not a pick my tank stream, specifically because if people donate for certain tanks, it's not on me.
Oh, your fault. I don't know what you're talking about.
Me being born was my fault.
Yes.
How dare I win the big race? Oh boy, I love immediately going up against double E50M platoon in BPS. Truly skilled.
That's why I don't play Blitz.
It's not even NA. It's just cringe. It's very common for the EU players, though, to spam double E50M. Because, like, why actually drive a tank that requires skill when you can just be cringe? I remember last time I played on EU platooning with, I don't know who I platooned with, but I played on EU last time, and we went up against double E50M. I don't remember what the comp clan was, but it was another comp clan. It's always, like, the biggest cringe players that spam.
Right,
Oh, boy.
Helldivers, my other friend. I'll be back.
Bruh, had all day to play Helldivers with me. Now plays it.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Yeah, it's
You don't
typical
respond to my
police
DMs, so it's
officer.
like, eh.
Typical police officer.
Ah, dang, that shot went an inch too low. Alright, let's get this Type 5 bled. Ah, the problem I'm gonna have to deal with on the Type 5 is with the bad ping, I can't really snap my shots. Alright, nice.
Why do you complain about ping? I'm playing on flipping 250 to 350 ping.
That doesn't sound like my problem.
And I still do good.
No, you don't.
Excuse me.
You're a noob MM! What do you mean? You're fighting 20%ers!
And Jaden wasn't in Noob MM. We didn't get noobs. Oh, well, we did, but they were like out of Noob MM.
It's really impressive to me how both the E50Ms are dead. I can't believe that. Alright, Jaden, watch this. I'm gonna hatch the minnow because I'm that skilled. Boom! Now it's your turn to hatch him. That's not how you hatch the enemy. Let me show you how it's done. See? That's how you do it.
Jaden, why aren't you at...
Bro, that minnow is awful. I think we just push at this point. They don't really pose a threat. The Type 5 Heavy may be a scary tank, but it's still not that hard of a tank to deal with, to be entirely honest. Oh, that was a bad shot for me. I thought I pressed my fire button before I had the shell, and then it kind of threw me off when I had the shell.
The tier 9 projector, I'm actually saying it's almost as good as the...
You mean the standard B?
No, the heavy.
Oh, well, you have to be more clarifying than just the tier 9 that Progetto.
The tier 9 projector, I just literally said it's almost as good as the Rhino.
I didn't listen to you. Well, 4,200 damage.
It's a Rhino with less armor.
My Rhino gave me a thumbs down. Crazy. I don't know how those E50Ms did so bad. 68% win rate? Brother. And your tune made 69%. What the hell? You got... What? Okay. I'm not complaining.
Why are you muted?
Because he doesn't want to speak. You're welcome. I solved the equation. Isn't that crazy?
Because I'm dead.
Rhino time? Do I have the Rhino on this account? No. Okay. I can do the Kron. The Kron is pretty close to the Rhino.
By the way, Jaden is our resident Gordon Ramsay.
I see.
Yeah.
Are you an idiot sandwich?
That's why he's dead.
Is Gordon Ramsay dead? I didn't know that. What are you? I'm an idiot sandwich. I don't have that many credits on this account, but I'm still going to research these two things because they're kind of important. I will be running Callie on the Kron. That I will not, yeah, I will stick with Callie on the Kron. Okay, there you go. Perfect. You should play Concept 1B if you have it. Surprisingly, out of the 2 tier 10 collectors I have on this account, the Concept 1B is one of them. 2 183s. Wargaming really said, let's pair 2 Krons against 2 183s. Their chances of winning are like 5%. What? Good matchmaking, Wargaming. I'm speed. I find it funny people say the cron is slow. Like, it's kind of slow,
Kind
but...
of is if you don't use speed boost.
Yeah, but that sounds like a not my problem. Aw, dang. That cron's doing great.
Do you think starting to drink?
I think that you're already
bit
drunk. Gregor needs to take speech therapy classes.
Yeah.
I'm going in! It's EU. They'll never rush me. If they're even here. Bro, what? Where's their team? On NA, the medium flank would have been dead already. The fact that it's taking them this long to push is crazy. Oh, wow, that was truly bad RNG there. But, still got that player cleared. And that shell did not hit. Now, this game has a decent chance of being a loss now, because unfortunately our mediums are not smart enough to realize that nobody... Well, our E50M may have been smart enough, so at least that player got out, but the rest of our team wasn't. And our 60 is just getting nuked. But they still have two 183s, which basically means that they're kind of down 2 tanks, so as long as Jaden and I don't bleed health, we should be pretty fine, to be honest.
You just have to stay all down.
Come on, VK, do it. Yes, good boy. Oh, okay, thank you, RNG. Alright, well, I hit one of the shells. But unfortunately, the cron hit me back, so I guess it was an even trade. I mean, I know where the 183s are, so if I just push the other side of the map, they literally can't do anything. And that means that it should be a pretty free win. VK90's already cooking himself.
Shell velocity.
I mean, just this game alone is like a great example of the difference between NA and EU. Because in this battle, nobody's pushing. Like, if this was NA, the medium flank would have been instantly steamrolled. And then there just would have been no opportunity to do anything about it. Where, like, in this battle, I don't even know what their team's doing. They're just, like, sitting. Dang. Yes, good shot, 183. You did not win that trade.
High hammers.
1, 2. Oh, 183 missed me. Ooh. That 183 is so bad. Oh, that's hilarious. Well, where did that go? That one was tragic. Oh, we got the cron here. Unfortunately, I can't hit the cron, and he actually took 800 off me. That was just a bad play for me. I just need to wait for Jaden to move. Jaden, you're doing average EU gameplay here.
What do you mean
Oh
by
my
that?
god. This gun, guys. This gun is not letting me have fun right now. That's the one thing I don't love about the cron is they kind of made the gun really bad in terms of its accuracy. Oh my god. Wow. That's impressive. I mean, you guys are watching my RNG right here. It doesn't matter what accounts I play on, it seems I just get screwed.
Well, one thing I can say that Jaden's better than me is he doesn't bleed health as quick as me.
Well, sometimes bleeding health is good, because, as I said before, if you play too passive, you're not going to deal damage, which then means that you're not going to win the game. In my opinion, if you're finishing the game full health and a heavy, it means you're not doing enough in your heavy. Okay. When I get Sheridan Missile, I will play EU. Wow, so in other words, you won't play EU. Wonder if I have the Sheridan on this account. Oh, I do. Let me do the concept first, though, because somebody asked for that. Never mind, it's not equipped. I'm not playing the concept. Sorry. I can't play a tank that I don't have equipped at all. I only have 4 million credits on this account. Let me,
Credits.
activate... What?
Buy credits.
No, I'm not buying anything on an account I'm going to use, like, once a month at best. That will not be happening.
Imagine paying $100 for a player account that's not even got equipped tanks.
Imagine having $100.
Who says I don't?
Me.
I actually do have $125 in a PayPal, but I need to get another account. There's only one bank in South Africa that you can connect to PayPal.
Brr.
That's actually stupid.
Sheridan is the best. It is a very good tank. Play M3 Elite, bro. That one's not happening. M3 Lee. I have no words. Oh my god, a terrible map for the Sheridan. I hate Nube. Nube is really just not a fun map. I don't like it at all.
Nube is fun.
You like Nube?
Yeah.
Bruh.
I hate Port Bay. I hate Port Bay.
Nah, I don't like Nube at all. The map is unfair due to spawning locations, and we got the bad spawn.
If you can get bridge, then...
Yeah,
then
and
you
what
can
if your
hold
team
bridge.
doesn't go bridge, and then you just get crapped on immediately? Okay.
Wow.
That's where their
Killer
WZ was camping? That's wild.
Killer shit.
It was basically the same spot I was at, but it just didn't make sense why he'd sit that far back. Alright, moving up. Let's see if I can, I'm gonna hit the Sheridan over the WZ. There you go. Sheridan's a bigger threat. Oh, wow, that was a bad RNG moment there. Jaden, you gotta push. This is one of those moments where you gotta just bite the bullet and go. Because you can see what happens if you don't push. Alright. Well, this game will not be a win. But I did okay, at least. Oh, my driver's dead, of course. That's a very helpful game. Rip. If my driver wasn't dead, I would have been alright. I mean, I wouldn't have won, but... Forgot about my EU account. How you doing, Wow Bow?
Hi, wow, wow.
Nube Bridge is annoying. Well, I don't even know what our team is doing this game. They, as I say all the time, the only thing your team has to do is not die. That's literally all they have to do. Like, this battle, I would have easily been able to deal with the 132-1. Sheridan I had already taken 80% of the health off of. And, like, I mean, you guys can see the post-game results. But, I'll do the Sheridan again, because that was just a lame battle. But the problem is, as always, that your teammates just can't, if they just live, you're fine. That's all they have to do is live. Like, that was one of those games where that felt more like an NA, battle where you just have an instant steamroll on one flank of the map, and even though you're winning the other side, and you're fighting a 2-on-2, the other 5 tanks on your team just can't live. That's where this game is unenjoyable, because it's not that hard to drive a 60 TP and a Rhino and a Yag and just not constantly poke and kill yourself immediately. But as I said, the problem is when you get Nube, because the spawn that we had is worse, you're already in a situation where it's just going to be much harder to win.
Mm-hmm. Your sugar daddy is in chat.
Who, Daniel?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, thank you, Gun. There you go. 544 into the bat chat again. The lion's trying to hit me. They're all trying to hit me. Okay. That's cringe. Oh great, am I gonna be YOLO'd by an IS-7? Yeah, this is more the cringe experience of NA here.
Oh.
Like, great. I might actually be cooked already. I mean, I'm okay for now. But our heavies need to push.
Mm-hmm.
Also, Jaden, you probably should have stuck with me.
I told him that. Always stick with Droodles. If you can.
Well, the thing about the concept is it's basically a glorified medium. There you go. I mean, I'm doing fine. The Sheridan is still an overpowered tank by everything, so it's kind of hard to do bad in a Sheridan. Is that Trap Melon on my team? I think I just realized Trap Melon's on my team.
Let me see. Yeah, it is. If it's not a fake trap, man.
This is a pretty chill game. 3,800. Oh, the IS-7 was weird. Did you see that IS-7? He, like, looked like he was gonna YOLO me and then just stopped. Like... Oh.
Yeah, that's typical. I can vouch for that. That is typical EU gameplay.
Yeah, it is I think it's Trap Melon. I don't know. Is Trap Melon a 70%er?
Yeah. Last I can remember it's him.
I just don't know why the IS-7 didn't... If that IS-7 had continued to push me, I would have actually been in a really bad situation, and then he just stopped. Like, okay, thank you. I will... if that was NA, I would have been dead immediately. I would have been rushed by the bat chat and the IS-7, and I would have insta-died. Why is SDP-57 like... armor much worse than the Tier 6? I mean, the Tier 6 is overpowered. So, I don't want the Tier 8 to have as much armor as the Tier 6. And second of all, well, I don't know which one the SDP-57 is. Why? You gotta say the other name. Is it the Gowika, the Kilana, or the Gonk? I don't know which one you're referring to. Is the 57 the Gowika?
I think it's the Gowika.
I think it's the Gowika, but I don't know what all the designations of each... I know the names of the tanks, I just don't know the SDP designation. How have my EU games been? We've only had one loss, and the loss was just an unfortunate steamroll. But all the other games have been pretty chill. All of them have been over 3,500 damage. In general, the EU experience, it's just... there are still YOLOs, but there's just less of them. And because of that, you can... And that's not to say that you win as much. I will say that right now. Like, when I played on EU one of the times, I had a really bad session where I kept losing. But the difference in experience is that even when you're losing on EU, you just seem to deal more damage. Where on NA, even when you lose sometimes on NA, it's in like a minute and 10 seconds. And you just can't do anything. Like, I'll drive the Waffenträger Alpha 100 on NA, and you won't even get 10 feet out of spawn before the entire enemy team is up your asshole. Where it's just a much more chill experience, it feels like. But we'll see. I'm gonna stream for probably about an hour and a half today. So we'll see how the EU server feels in the hour and a half. My card is still not working. Well, good news, Daniel, is I'm playing on EU today, so you probably wouldn't be able to tune anyway.
One thing I can say is, like German Shepherds or the Malinois, whatever flipping dogs are. Some EU players are like those dogs. They focus on something that's in front of them, and then if they see something that's more interesting, suddenly they focus on that.
Interesting analogy.
It's like that IS-7.
I don't know what that guy was doing. He didn't know what he was doing. Well, the enemy E50M is going to be rather cringe. Okay, there's 1, 2. Well, that's a decent chunker of damage there. This is a weird battle because that E50M is above us. Our Sheridan, for some reason, decided to go over here, so the Sheridan's freaking useless.
Lazune, you say that, and we literally have a British friend of ours in VC.
There you go. This game is cooked. This battle is hella cooked. Maybe not fully cooked, though. I'm gonna move over here so the 4005 can't clip me. And then I'm gonna hope... This IS-7 is a frickin' bozo, dude. IS-7, shoot him, thank you. There you go. I don't understand how this E50M is a top 4 player, and that's the play they just made. Like, I died, but I still don't understand why they went down there and killed themselves. Like, the game is obviously never ever going to be a win. Unfortunately, a Type 5 heavy on Canal is probably the worst map you can get it on. Yeah. I don't understand why that E50 made that play. 219,000 battles. That's wild, dude. Oh well. I find it funny that the game keeps placing us up against like 70% platoons.
High milk.
If Progetto is better than Brask, why do average players do better in the Brask? Which Progetto? The 46? Progetto 46 is not better than the Brask. Because the Brask plays like a light tank, the Progetto plays like a medium. And it's that simple. When you give a tank... The Progetto just doesn't have the camo or mobility the Brask does. Its gun is definitely more dangerous if you use it properly, but it doesn't really matter. The Brask is still more flexible, it's better at carrying. I do consider the Progetto to be overpowered, though, so it doesn't really matter. I don't know why people have to compare the best of the best tanks. It's like a useless debate. Okay. Nobody ever bounces me. They just went through... Wow. I didn't even get hatched, guys. They just went through my turret like that. That's bogus. I'm sorry. That's complete bogus, the fact that those shots penned me. We're also up against that same platoon as before, so it's already a loss. Yeah. It's just one of these games where, as usual, your team falls apart before the game even begins. Yep. Yep, yep, yep. Oh well. As I said, we keep fighting the same platoon. There's like 20,000 people on the EU server, and Wargaming can't give us a unique matchup. Like, really?
I think just wait a few seconds before you start a new battle.
Bruh. Yeah, there's no world I was ever gonna pen that. This 116's obviously gonna tunnel me. It's whatever. They have two 116 F3s. I mean, the game's just an instant steamroll again.
You're doing alright, Jaden.
Nah, these games are just unwinnable.
Least,
I mean, as I always say, it's just people are driving the most cringe tanks. Like, yo guys, we gotta treat pubs like a comp battle. We gotta drive 116 F3.
Jaden, don't feel bad. Don't feel bad about that. I've done worse. I've done 2 or 3 battles, 0 damage with Droodles.
Yeah, but that's because you're just bad. Wait, guys. Let me be really skilled. Let me be like a comp player and drive like a really challenging tank to drive, so I can prove to the server how good I am at the game. Oh yeah, I need to equip it properly. Do people tunnel me on EU? I don't think they know who I am. This is just some random account that I bought like a year ago. Oh yeah, I need to put on enhanced armor. I do remember from last time that playing on EU, like, the tryhards are just so cringe. They're just like the NA tryhards. They just have to drive the cringest tanks, and they're not allowed to have fun. I don't understand how it's fun to drive the most overpowered tanks every single battle over and over and over. I don't understand it. I never will. I see so many F3 E50M tunes and Manuel E tunes, or just all pro players having these tanks for like 15 battles straight. Yeah. No, I agree with you. I agree with you. I think people like that ruin the fun of the game, because instead of pubs being this thing where you just pull out tanks that you think are fun and you have a chill experience, you can't have that chill experience when you go up against people that are tryharding their ass off. Like, obviously I'm not tryharding. I'm playing on 160 ping, and you know, I'm just trying to chill, and then you run into people that are running like an E50M, tryharding their ass off, pushing it to the heavy flank, immediately trying to push with the 116 using reactive. Like, dude, it's a pub match. It's not a comp game. Learn how to have fun once in a while. And if that's your form of fun, then sure, I guess. But I don't understand how that can be fun, to try hard every single battle.
Some of these EU players seems like masochists.
Eh, 403. Oh, great. They have an E100. This could be a little cooked, Jaden. No, we're okay. That 183 is going to be a problem, I can already tell you. I'm going to leave before it potentially HEs me in the butt. There you go. Yeah, I kind of figured that was going to happen. That's not even your fault. That's just cringe match.
And why are the whole team in spawn?
That's EU. I always expect the enemy team to be full camping on EU.
Figure you saw that yesterday.
Yeah, we had one this morning. Remember?
Yeah, this is
We had
more
a
your,
whole
like,
team-
as I said, when you go up against tryhards, it's a different story, because the tryhards are actually going to YOLO and be cringe and shit. Normal pub matches on EU are more like this one here.
We had one, but we farmed him out.
Let me guess, the TVP's gonna YOLO? Of course he does. Doesn't matter what server you're on, TVP players will always be terrible. Exactly why top played tier 10s are Progetto 183, 121, 260, and 140. Those definitely are not the most played tier 10s. I don't know where you got any of those stats from, but they're all wrong. The 183 is the most played tier 10, correct. The 121? What are we talking about? What do you mean the 121? The 121?
That's one thing I hate.
I like the 121.
Some players in it. No, but
But
I hate
what do you mean
players
top
that
played? The
play
most
against
played tanks are the what? Oh, the turbo. I forgot to go to tier 10. Why is the turbo the most played, bruh? The freaking turbo.
because everybody got it for like
The
like
183, then the 100, then the YAG, then the grill, Kron, IS7 4005. That's a surprising one. T57 heavy, Bat Chat, 60 TP. Yeah, the 121 didn't even make the list. I'm not sure about that one. Oh, my top played. Oh, never mind. I see. Okay, I'll give you a pass on that one. I'll give you a pass. I don't find the 140 or 260 very fun, though. I will tell you that right now. Okay. I upgrade to Noodle Mania. Can't believe I made a membership called Noodle Mania. That's amazing.
It sounds something like Hulk Hogan would have done.
How you doing, Flossie? Yo, guys, Flossie's been mega cringe lately. He's not playing with me anymore. I think we should all call Flossie out. Oh, look, another E50M platoon. What a shocker.
No,
Oh my
Flossie, you
god,
just
wow.
playing with your furry friends.
That was such a cringe shot there on the E50M. That's why the E50 is such a dumb tank, though, because it gets those bounces, and it doesn't deserve them.
I wish I could, or I was on Microsoft. Then I could have gotten my replays. I wanted to show you that one battle I had in the E50M.
Well, our Progetto YOLO'd the enemy E50, and he's just gonna die. So, already my Progetto's out of the game. Good job, Prague. That was a very skilled play.
It was exactly what you said. You can just YOLO. I didn't even have my reactive. I flippin' YOLO'd and I got like flippin' 20 bounces.
I don't even know what's shooting at me. They got some sort of autoloader. Oh, it's the 50B camping in their spawn. .546 from a 650 alpha. That's pretty sad. Well, our 62A does get the clearing shot. And that guy's dead. Okay. I'll play with you right now. You gotta hop on EU. We can play later if you want today, Flob. I want to try Peak. That game looks really fun. But I don't have anybody to play with. Trigger Appy has still yet to download Risk of Rain because he's a freaking hoe.
I'm not using this Wi-Fi that we had anymore. I'm using normal data, so that's the only thing.
The game's like 5 gigs. Oh, look at that
God,
skilled
that's-
50B.
Where's my Steam?
Nah. Oh, great. Great,
Let's go
great,
flying.
great. Okay, thank you, Wargaming. I love you so much, game. I love bouncing the 50B. That turns me on. Well, at least I got the pendant to the chieftain. Ori's going to tunnel me, which is fine, because I don't really care. Nice, Jaden. I'm going to push up, and I should be able to clear the Hori for you. There you go. I can't play later because I work tomorrow. Oh, rip. Imagine working.
Always excuses.
But this 50B is like the worst player ever. Since when is Wrench not a mod? I thought he was a mod. I don't know. I have like 8 billion mods. I kind of nuked those enemy 50Ms. I took 553 off one, 611 off the other. I thought I took 2 shots off one of them. Is my line upgrade? Ooh, let me do the lion. I've got this thing
Repeat
upgraded.
his question from earlier.
Yeah, I see that.
Daniel repeated his question from.
I mean, Daniel, for the Noodle Mania
About
roll,
Noodle
it's
Mania.
basically the same thing as just donating the tune with me. You can just, you know, tune with me on stream every now and then. Okay. Why don't you grind Polish TDs? Because as I said, I'm only going to use this account for, like, this stream, and then I probably won't touch it again until JT5 donates another $8 billion. So, there's no point for me to really grind anything on this account when I'm not really going to use it. Oh, classic EU team going town. Oh, look, we're up against that same platoon. I just find it funny how that platoon literally can't drive anything else but a 116 F3 and E50M.
Be right back.
Yeah, no, this game's a loss. Our team went town, their team went park. Or not park, but their team went to the correct side of the map. It's a loss immediately. There's nothing you can do about that. Nice shot into the boss Chatillon. E50's already pushing. Oh. Yes, good job, Batchat. You got me. One shell. 2 shells. I got the 116 on the rear. One shell into the 116. 2 shells into the 116. Oh, got the E6 now YOLOing for literally no reason, apart from the fact that it's a 40% E6 that's YOLOing. Goodbye. That was a very good play there, Mr. E6. Nice. It's gonna be hard for that 116 to tunnel me this game when he's dead. Alright, I'm gonna flank, but it's still probably cooked. Alright, the 132 one is obviously mega dead. Yeah. Pro is 100% mega dead. Especially with that TVP over here, I mean, it's just immediately done. Oh my god, what is that, bruh? There's one shell. 2 shells. Wouldn't have mattered, though. I mean, when they have a TVP and the E50, it's just whatever. I told you guys right at the beginning the game was done. It's like the 3rd time we fought this platoon. There's just nothing you can do to counter an E50M. Every other medium is just completely pointless to use against it. I still did top on both teams, so I can't really get too mad. Wonder if this accounts as an E50M. Actually, I still think the M48 Patton's a little better than the E50 for skilled players. So let me do the M48 Patton. I do find it pretty funny, though, how there are... How many people online right now? That's it? 4,000 people online on the EU server. What the heck? You know, it's probably pretty late on EU, isn't it? Time in UK.
1:50 in the morning.
Yeah, that's why. That's why we're fighting the same. Yeah. That makes more sense. To be fair, there's still about the same amount of people on EU as Peak NA has, but, that makes a little bit more sense. Oh, whoever played on this account never equipped any of his tanks fully. Oh boy, I'm driving the skilled M48 Patton. Anyone with more than 50 games in a TVP, 50M, 4005, or 183 should have a reduction in their RNG. I think I should go check. Wait, let me see that guy's. I'll take a look at that guy's account after this game. I'm gonna see how many games. Somebody type that guy's account name in the chat. Go back into that replay and tell me his account name. I'm gonna tell you how many games that player has played in the E50M in the past 30 days. It's gonna be like Trigger with his smasher. Great, an amazing map for a medium tank, of course, you know. So many amazing spots I can drive. Port Bay sucks, yeah, it does. Okay, I'm going to push to the Overlook. Oh, I forgot this thing has gear oil. I forgot to put on, that's like one of the biggest buffs to this tank. I forgot to put that on. Oops. I like how I spotted that Type 5 Heavy because he's so tall. That's so dumb. But yeah, no, Port Bay sucks. I will agree. It's by far one of the worst maps in the game. Good job from that enemy 50B. Already down to 650 health.
The EU server C1 has only got 1,500 people on.
Doesn't it say 1,500/4,000?
Yeah, something.
So that means there's 4,000 people online, 1,700 people in battle.
Whatever.
What do you mean, whatever? No, that was never gonna hit. This is literally just such a bad map for mediums. Every map in rotation is just so bad right now. This is by far the worst rotation Wargaming has ever had in the game. Like,
Yeah.
sure, they removed Malinovka or whatever, but, like, apart from that, this is the worst.
They removed all the old maps.
Yeah, well, there was only ever one that was in the matchmaker, but I'm glad they removed the original Malinovka. But still, this freaking map just sucks. Like, what are you supposed to do in a freaking M48
even
Patton?
Lost Temple is out.
Oh yeah, that's right. I liked Lost Temple. One of the only maps I liked in this rotation they got rid of. Thank you, Wargaming. I forgot about that map.
But Lost Temple was quite fun.
Yeah, it was.
Especially if you can get to the temple. Get hold down there.
I just find it really funny that Wargaming literally just removes everything that's fun and gives us the worst map rotation possible. Well, that was a nice HE.
I want, what's that other desert map?
Oasis.
Oh, Oasis Bombs, yeah.
Yeah, that one's been out for a while.
I miss it.
It's almost like when we don't have to fight try-harding 70%ers, we don't have a trouble winning. Isn't that crazy? Fort Despair is always in rotations. Nah, there was a time when it wasn't. Also, I don't think I have either of those tanks inverted, so I can't help you with that.
I have both.
You know, I literally don't have either, so you'll have to pick a different tank inverted. Let me go see that guy's account name. The guy who's driving E50, I don't know what that is. He's probably Russian, because that's definitely not anything English.
It seems like when you play on EU, you have to make a list of your tanks you have and put it on the screen.
The guy's not even that good. He's only averaging 3,014 damage. And 64%. I thought that guy was going to be good, but that just shows you guys how stupid the E50M is. So the only tanks he's played are Rhino, Kron, E50M, Leopard 1 he's played a shit ton in. He's doing terrible in terms of win rate. Bat Chat,
What?
Progetto 65, Sheridan.
What YouTube link did you just post?
What?
I'm asking Failure what YouTube link did he just post in your chat?
I would assume his channel, judging that he said 2 comments above you, inverted I made a video with your replay. Context clues are very important.
I didn't read up.
I know.
I'm too lazy to do that now.
Any tier 8 light or higher? You just saw my tier 8s. I do have an RE251. It's funny, my free-to-play EU account has much more in terms of vehicles that are tier 8. I have way more tier 8s on my free-to-play. Way more premiums at tier 10 and 9. Like, my free-to-play has an insane amount of vehicles. Unfortunately, the problem is I don't really do my free-to-play streams because, like, yesterday I made, like, a crap ton of money streaming, and you just don't get that when you do, like, free-to-play streaming. So it's an entirely different situation. What time tomorrow will you stream? Maybe around the same time, if I do. And then thank you for the donation, Wrench Jeff. I actually didn't look at all what the equipment loadout was on this vehicle. So, oh well, I didn't look at any of the loadout. That just shows you guys, though, just from talking about, like, that E50M guy that was spamming the tank earlier, it just shows you how overpowered the E50M is. The fact that a player that is, like, averaging less than 3k can just win every battle against me because he's spamming an E50M and YOLOing with reactive. As I said, it just defeats the purpose of the game. It really does. There is no point to play the game when you're going up against an E50M platoon. It just defeats the purpose. Because, like, there's only a couple mediums I can name that actually reliably counter an E50M. I think the Progetto is a decent counter because it has a 3-shell auto-reloader, and I think that the auto-reloading capabilities of that vehicle do have enough damage output to deal with the E50. I think another tank that can counter the E50M is the M48 Patton, because it also has great gun depression and reactive. But apart from those 2 tanks, I really can't think of another vehicle that legitimately counters an E50M. Because the E50M has gun depression, 8 degrees. It has a turret which you can't physically pen unless you have gold with over 340 mils of heat. And not only that, but even with that, you still have to hit the weak points, which is like a 2% chance. Oh my god, that was just cringe there. But yeah, so you've got all these weak points that you can't hit. Oh, I think my shot went into your gun barrel. That's pretty funny. But, that's the problem. Like, there's just almost no counter to it. Let me know in chat, guys. Do you think there's any tanks that counter an E50M reliably?
Like, for instance, that one battle I would have liked to show you is like, I had a double PvP against me in the E50M. I yelled at the other one ran away. Stupid enough. It was a 40% crit.
Okay, that was...
And then I yelled
Okay.
at the other one and I killed both of them in the E50M.
Well, I was doing pretty good, and now I'm not. Nice, and the ROM just fired, which means I will get the reload on him. There you go. Unfortunately, I'm still probably cooked. I'm gonna load in an HE and... Oh, deal 0 damage? Oh well. It wasn't gonna matter. I was gonna be cooked either way. Team fell apart. Problem with the Progetto is it has no armor. The Progetto does actually have armor. The upper plate is incredibly troll. Not even troll, you just can't pen the upper plate. It's so good. You can't even overmatch it. You have to load gold. Heat shells will overmatch it due to the 85-degree angle, but AP cannot pen the upper plate of a Progetto turret on flat ground, which is really, really cringe. 121 is good against E50M? No, it's not. The 121 has the worst heat pen in tier 10. Google, or not Google it, look on Blitz. It's like 330 heat with Kali. It's 328. You physically cannot pen an E50M turret with the 121. It's not physically possible. You cannot counter a tank that you can't pen when it's using gun depression. So, oh, I don't have the CS on this account. Wrench, you gotta pick a different tank. See, this is why I'm not doing a pick my tank stream. Yeah, I can't even play it at all. Like, I'd have to research the whole line. I'll play the Leopard one, which is basically just a better CS anyway. Okay, there you go. I'm starting to realize how OP the E50 is actually. Yeah, no, it's stupid. It really is a stupid tank. Like, you can't... Once you actually think about tanks that counter it, there's none. There really isn't. And then the dumbest part is that you can literally drive the E50 aggressive, like a heavy, and you can still beat the heavies, because now that Wargaming buffed Calibrated, E50s can just butter through heavy tank armor, and they also still have more mobility, DPM, accuracy, and armor than most of the heavies. It's just dumb. 121B would counter E50, bro. Are you guys just typing things that, like, don't even make sense at this point? The 121B would counter an E50. In what world? I forgot to put gear oil on this tank as well. Can you make me mod on Discord? You're not even mod on YouTube. You poob. They have, like, the biggest countering tanks to my Leopard. They have a 121 and a 4202. Like, bruh. STB is a good counter for E50M? Not really. What happens to your STB when it gets rushed? You have no DPM, dude. The STB one is 2,800 DPM with Kali. What's that going to do against an E50M rushing you with 3,400 DPM in reactive armor? Nothing. So sure, hull down, yeah, the STB can go toe-to-toe with an E50. But as soon as E50 gets any flat ground engagement, it just wins. It's not even close. It just flat wins. So I don't fully agree with that. Okay. I always forget. I need to learn that I just can't shoot high explosive when I'm on EU, because the ping difference just makes it impossible to actually hit the high explosive. Like, you guys can see, I press a fire button and the shell hits like 2 seconds later. Nah, I can't hit that grill. It's not worth it to even bother. Going to flank with the T-54E1. Oh, of course the T9. Oh, okay. Alright, dude. Well, my game's ruined already. There's physically nothing I can do. Whatever, dude.
Yeah,
I don't even care. I don't.
since the Quetzal could definitely counter the E50.
I mod on YouTube. That just sounds like a skill issue. Yeah, that T95's just goated, apparently. That was just a really bad game for me. I didn't think the T95 was going to be turned around. I didn't. I was hoping the 95 was going to still be looking at Jaden. But obviously that wasn't the case. STB is in a sad state right now? No, the STB is still pretty good in every regard. Just because it doesn't have DPM doesn't... I mean, 2800 DPM is still pretty good. It's just not, like, overpowered. Alright, I'll try that again. Yeah, apparently that T95 was just the GOAT. Oh wait, I forgot to put gear oil on it again. Gear oil actually might have saved me that game, because I would have been able to back up faster and get behind the T95. How do I become mod on here? It's usually people that I trust. Or people that donate a lot of money. One or the other. But I usually trust people that donate a lot of money. Because I feel like somebody that's willing to donate like $100 isn't gonna, you know, purposely hate me. Even if they do, I don't care at that point.
It's not much they can do with mod on YouTube.
Yeah. Especially because, like, all they can do is mute people and hide them, and I can just unhide them. T95 needs a mobility buff. I think the T95 should get a top speed buff and a traverse speed nerf. I think it turns too fast. Like, the fact that I couldn't even get to the rear. I mean, I've always loved the T95 because of that. But I'd much rather have, like, a 20% traverse speed nerf for a 10 kilometer per hour top speed buff.
Wow.
Problem on EU with my ping is it's never really possible to win the trade because the enemy's always probably gonna have the shot before me. So I have to be really careful. Oh, there goes that guy. T54 E2 for 5 games. Well, I hate to break it to you, Hops. I don't have that account. Or, I don't have that on my account, so I can't play it. People keep donating. Bro, it says playing on EU. It doesn't say pick my tank. Oh, great. There it is. The random 50B. I mean, thankfully, because I'm running gear oil, I'm actually able to get into cover before I can be hit. And that's why you run gear oil. Bro, our team is just taking so long to push. Oh, here comes the E50. Here he comes. Yeah, it's another loss. That's what I mean, guys. I mean, on EU, it's not hard to deal damage in most of the games. It's just you get games like this where, like, the team sucks and it falls apart before you can even do anything. Okay. Like, unfortunately, there's just not much I can do in this type of engagement here. Track the 50B again, but this is what I mean. Like, I can't get the shot out before that guy is the problem. So I can try my best, but I'll never win the the engagement there. But I am still doing pretty good, everything considered. Actually, this game looks like it's going to be a win. Surprisingly, our team is they're bringing it back. Yeah.
They need to get a matchup on NA. They put a mouse against 2 E6s.
Oh, good shot there. Good shot there, 50B. Yeah, that one wasn't a bad game. The Leopard did fine. The only problem I had there was that every time I tried to shoot the enemy, I would trade instead of getting the shot out and being able to back up, because the ping, it's just impossible to get the first shot out. I got one shot out that the E50 didn't when I tracked him. But like the 50B, I was shooting perfect shots into that guy's track wheel. And if I was on NA, I would have been tracking him and backing into cover before he had the opportunity to hit me. But because there's that, you know, half a second delay, the 50B is just always able to hit me in return every time I'm shooting him. And that absolutely just ruins the trading capabilities. But pretty good game for the Leopard. 4,700 damage. I can't get mad. Play something similar to the Shark. Yeah, the only tier 8, yeah. So what I'll do, if you want something similar to the Shark, I'll play the E5. That's about as similar as I can get. Is there like a tank? I'm running out of credits on this account already. There's got to be a tank that I don't care about I can sell. Let me sell like the SU 12254. That's 1.8 million credits. There you go. But yeah, the E5 is the closest thing you'll get to the Shark. And the nice thing about the E5 is it's just a really good tank.
Imagine doing 3K in a mouse. Your whole team falls apart, and you were playing against 2 E6s and 4005.
Imagine playing the mouse.
I just wanted to pull it out for once. I pull it out once in a while.
Bro's whipping it out.
I had a 2.7. The rest of my team didn't even break 1.5.
The reason people
have
keep
2
donating for
shares.
tanks is because you have to pick my tank on the thumbnail of the stream. Oh. I mean, you can still pick my tanks. As I said, it does say EU in the title. I mean, people can still pick what I'm playing in. I don't have a problem with that. I just, you know, I can't play certain tanks people are donating for. I have almost all the tier 10s, apart from a couple of the newer ones on this account. Bro only plays broken tank? Yeah, dude, the E5 is so overpowered, clearly. You know, because everybody's using the E5 in comp nowadays. And definitely the Leopard one, too, you know. That tank's so overpowered. Everybody, you know, it's actually the top performing tank in tier 10 if you didn't know. It's crazy. I always love when people type stupid comments. Mouse's armor is butter against Pramo. That's why he needs a buff, indeed. Keep on going. Oh my god, yo. What are we doing? We're just gonna stop in the middle of the open? Heavies are kind of pointless now? I don't agree with that at all. That's a bad statement. The E6 is a heavy tank. It's literally one of the best tier 10s in the game right now. I'm not sure how you come to the conclusion that heavies are pointless. The 116 F3 is literally the most spammed comp tank. The Kron and Rhino are two of the best tier 10s in the game. Heavies are still amazing. It's just mediums are also really, really good right now. A little bit too good if you ask me.
Oh, hi, Hops.
Yes, Hops is indeed
Hi,
here.
Voller. Voller the baller.
Yeah, thank you for the donation though, Hops. Appreciated. They have a 183 back there, I would assume. I'm just gonna push it, whatever. Eventually I'll spot the 183. Its camouflage isn't that good. Oh, great. There it is. That's my bad. I forgot. EU. Everybody has to sit in the spawn in EU. The problem with the E4 is the thing has so much DPM, dude. And he's gonna hit me. Oh, thank God. I managed to get him to cover. I hate fighting E4s. Okay, the game lagged there and screwed me over. Alright, let's see. Is the 183 around this corner? Of course he is. Nice. Okay, the 183 is now one shot.
Oh,
L.
what is he as well?
El Bozo E4. Yeah, big El Bozo there. Alright, watch this, guys. I'm gonna get the shot out before him. Hooah! I actually did. That's funny. Alright. Well, not a bad game so far. Kron's at base B, so I'll head over there. I'll capture base B if you want to capture base A. At least this tank has some mobility. There you go. Hopefully the Kron doesn't pen every shot on me. Okay, nice. Oh my god, wow. Thank you, Wargaming. I love it. It's fine, I got adrenaline. I should still out-reload him. Yeah. Alright, there you go. Spawn camping on EU is the latest craze. No, it's always been the craze.
Bro.
Did that 60 try to shoot you or something? Oh no, you tried stepping out of the base.
I stepped out a second too early.
Imagine if T-22 medium had reactive armor. It basically does. It just gets bounces. Reactive on the T-22 would be kind of pointless because the thing gets so many bounces. Good shot there, 60. Okay. Well. I was hoping I could get one more shot out. Never mind. Well, still a pretty chill battle. The E5 is just a chill tank. It's like the Badger of heavies. You just get hauled down and farm. T-22 is so bad. It's definitely not bad. I don't know about that one. You guys gotta stop making goofy opinions. T-22 might be a good counter to the E50M. It is. It is a good counter. I forgot about the T-22. Yeah, no, the T-22 could definitely counter an E50M. That's probably the best counter I can think of to an E50. The M48 Patton is great, but again, on flat ground, the problem with the Patton is that if it gets rushed, the Patton will still lose. Where, like, the Patton will win on a hull down engagement, but it definitely won't win on a gun to... Oh, thank you there, 57. Brother.
Yeah, Hobbs, you probably will get nuked by Droodles. That's why you don't get in a battle with him.
Well, our destiny is dead already. What a shocker. Doing pretty good so far this game. As I said, guys, the moment we're not fighting that cringe E50M platoon, we're doing totally fine. Oh.
Daniel.
But, like, yeah, the moment you're not fighting a cringe platoon, you don't have to try hard. And that's exactly what we're witnessing here. I'm already up to 3k. It's been less than a minute, and I'm up to 3,000 damage. Like, this here, we're getting normal games. I don't know why these battles were not occurring before. Also, the 183 is in the back. He shot already.
Daniel, it doesn't have to ask Droodles what time is he gonna stream.
I'm going to cross. There you go. God, the server lag makes my driving the worst thing ever. Track him.
It's on Droodles' side of the stream that I'm not loud. enough.
You know what? I don't care if the 183 shoots me. Oh, well, especially if he's not looking at me. You definitely got to get that guy cleared. Oh, great. What is shooting me? Oh, the bat shot. When the VK shoots me, you're going to have to poke him. Oh, he missed. Oh, the 183 hit you, damn. Alright, that guy's done. Okay, VK bounced me. Hit the 183. Nice, okay. The VK bounced me, the 57, yeah, I'm gonna clear. There you go. I'll take the VK out of the game. There you go. That was a good game. 6,700 damage so far. Of course the T-30 dies. You might want to cap that base, just in case. I mean, I'm not worried about dying, but I just don't want to lose to base cap. I'm going to head over to base C, that way this bat shot doesn't really have any opportunity. If I'm spotted... Oh yeah, I was about to say he has to be like over here. There you go. Oh no. I do find it funny though how a light tank can trade 1,025 damage for 370. Like, the Batchat just doesn't deserve that. I don't understand why that tank does so much damage. It's so busted, dude. I've seen Trigger in a match before, but never been in the same match as Droodles. Dang. There you go, 7,000 damage. E5 wasn't even really... I mean, the E5 did fine, but the E5 was... If I had had, like, a 777 that game, I could have probably done maybe 8,000. I mean, the E5's DPM is not that good, actually. It's only 2,600, where, like, the 777 with Cali has, like, 2,900. What time will stream be tomorrow? I told you, Daniel. Probably around the same time. You poob. Time to play in the Congo? What am I reading? O-T-M-R-O-Z. O-T-M-R-O-Z. I don't see it.
Congo,
Oh.
what the hell is the Congo?
113, where it's at. I'll do the 113 after this game, Dragon, for you. I like the 113. It's a fun tank. The only thing I don't like about the 113 is that its armor's really mid. I wish they'd just buff its upper plate by like 20 mils. 20 mils would be enough. That's all it needs. Oh, there it is. 215 Bs. More tryhards. Literally, you can tell immediately when it's a tryhard tune. It takes like 1 second to notice it. And of course we got the bad spawn for the 3rd time now.
Prince of Music, if you want him to platoon with you, just donate. But he's on EU today.
Yep. I'm just gonna chill here. I can't really do anything else. There you go.
That's poor TV.
Dang. That chill was so close. Oh, why is there a 4005 over
I
here?
kinda love when TVP players get nuked like that.
Yeah, we all do. Well, at least the 4005's dead, so I don't have to deal with that anymore.
Okay. We've got one of those cringes again in chat.
Who? Aldomo or whatever?
Mm-hmm.
I think Pantoof is better. I don't even care. Pantoof doesn't even play the game. And also,
Exactly.
not to mention the fact that Pantoof said the Barask was bad. I don't need to say anything else.
And he's a French tank. Imagine.
I remember in his video he said that it's not as good as it is on PC.
You know which YouTuber I'm glad doesn't make fits anymore?
Who?
Happy.
Oh. Oh, the Happy was weird. Because
He was
he was a chill guy to talk to, but then he got really mad sometimes.
And the videos
I don't
he made
trust
on
my
you.
RNG.
Droodles was wrong. It's funny.
Yeah, he just did it because they got clicks. There you go. This prog can't kill me. It's not physically possible. Yeah, especially when you screw that shut up. Oh, that's the prog armor there, trolling. I mean, it penned, but the fact that it ricocheted off the turret to begin with, even though that was like a full-on pen, I hate shooting at Progetto turrets, dude. Especially on this ping, because I can't reliably guarantee they're going to go where I'm aiming. Lately, meaty cooking on sub 5,000. I don't even know what that means.
Yeah. Who is Multimator? We don't care.
Yeah. Oh, not a bad game. E5's been doing pretty good. I mean, honestly, any tank I'd be driving would be doing good with these teams. The moment we stopped fighting the cringe, it was totally fine.
Aldermono, in my opinion is, you're the same as Multimator. We don't care about you.
Let's see. Oh, there you go. Alright, let's see how I'm doing today so far on EU. 9 battles, 3,000 average, 44% tier 10, yeah. We had some... Those Yo games are really unfortunate. The E5's doing totally... Wait, the E5's not even listed. What? Why are my E5 games not showing up? Okay, these aren't my stats from today. It's not showing my E5 games. Well, then I have no clue how to see how I'm averaging, because it won't show me. That's so cringe. It shows my Yo, it shows the Leopard, the 113G, the Sheridan, the Lion. It doesn't... And I played more than one game in the Lion. It's not showing the E5 games at all that I played today.
8
What?
wins, 6 losses, I think.
Yeah, I just wanted to see what I was averaging in the E5. It's because this account was originally a Russian account. And it has that... For some reason, Blitzstars can't track the accounts anymore.
Kevin Durant has a great idea. A 1v1 tournament with Let's YouTubers.
Well, if I'm averaging 3,000, and then you add in the E5, which I'm probably averaging over 4K in from that 7,000 damage game, then I'm probably going like 35, 3,600 right now. That's fine. Alright, see how the 113 is. I'm guessing you really like the 113, Dragon? Alright guys, I'm going to do 3 more games today, because then I gotta go eat dinner and do stuff with the family. But pretty chill. I mean, as I said, the only games that weren't fun today were like the 3 or 4 we went up against that platoon. Like, that was it. Apart from that, we've been having an incredibly normal experience. We haven't had YOLOs. It's just those 3 games were, or I think it might have been 4, but those games were not fun. Also, we got to push immediately.
Ops on which server are you talking about? NA or EU or APAC?
You gotta be careful. Okay, good. Bro, do you see the amount of red on the other side of the map? What the hell? What in the hell? Alright, I gotta move up as quick as possible to save these players.
Mystic.
But, like, notice this, like, the enemy team is not pushing. Like, they're just not pushing. I don't understand it. They win the medium flank, and then they just sit there like a bunch of mooks. I will capture base B. This is like the most important base to capture in the game, because it's the hardest to hold. There you go. Oh, got a T100 LT. I hate T100 drivers. They're so cringe. Okay. That's what I don't like about the 113 there. Like, the 113 is a very good tank, but when the gun does that, it makes you hate it. And it's like, specifically the 113 that does that too. Okay. That was such a close shot to being a pen. Alright, nice. That guy's dead. Oh, we got the prog in the back, of course. Okay, alright, alright. The gun is 100% trolling me right now.
I got flanked by a TV.
Smash,
I watched.
smash the guy. The Grave TV guy is just a AMX 1357 as a heavy.
Okay. TVP is such a fun tank to go up against. It's good for the game though, right guys? Medium tanks having 1240 clipping potential. Need to take this TVP out of the game. Well, that's not going to help me take him out of the game. Didn't think he was going to YOLO this. Yep, bye-bye, guys. Just hate TVPs. I don't know why he took that turn. I mean, it's fine, because he's going to die to the Yag. Oh, yeah, good job there, Yag. That was really impressive. Never mind. He's not going to die to the Yag. Oh, yeah. What a skilled player. Oh, well. This one was a loss.
Videos.
What?
Nazi said I must say hello.
Nazi said hello? What?
Yeah, he's asked me what I was doing. I said I'm in VC with you
Oh.
on stream, and he said I should tell you hello.
Okay. Well, I did almost 3K, so I can't get too bad. In EU, you have to use your big brain. Nah.
Not really.
Just not really paying that much attention today. Alright, what else? What else do I want to drive?
Ops, what do you mean hit you up for what?
I'm gonna drive. Let's do the STB. Somebody said it was bad.
No, Kevin, he isn't.
Yeah, no, I haven't played comp in like 2 years now. I got top 8. I didn't care about anything past that. I mean, right now, Reggie which is the comp team that I played for. And I still probably could play for Reggie if I asked Gizmo, but I don't care. I think right now they're top 6. Actually, they might even be top 4. Like, the NA comp scene is just dead. It's completely dead. Okay. Heavy tanks are essential in battle. House would be farm big chunks of HP. Exactly. They have 3 mediums, so they definitely have tanks to be scared of. Another T100 rat. Okay, and he bends that. Alright.
Yeah, Hobbs, the only thing you're good at is whipping out your wallet.
There you go. I just love how that T100's like literally the biggest cringer. Oh, I can't hit him through that. Ah, dang. Well, that is a loss for us. Instant steamroll. This felt like an NA battle. Oh well. There's nothing you can do when that happens. That's by the way why, guys, I never push in the rails there. It's why I never do.
And that's one thing I can tell you about EU. I've seen on Himmelsdorf, they usually, most of the time, they YOLO the rail side.
I mean, it's just whatever. They have 3 autoloaders. We have 1 autoloader. Oh no, 2. And they have 3 autoloaders that just YOLO immediately. Oh no, they have 4 autoloaders. They had a Progetto as well. They have 4 autoloaders. Oh, I'm just gonna leave this. Well, I love how I'm playing an STB1 as well, which is like a tank that's only really good using gun depression, and then Wargaming gives me... Well, watch this. Let me play the Foch. Wargaming will give me dead rail.
I'll be right back.
Alright, guys. Last game of the stream. Teams have been pretty bad today, but it's whatever. No, I don't want that. I want this. Alright. And Cali. What if Droodles YOLOs in the 50M next match? Yeah. 9 out of 10 times I always see a rail side YOLO from the enemy. It's not that common for me. It's just, as I said, when it's autoloaders, there's nothing you can do. When there's a 40-05 and an M6O and a Rhino, and they... Okay. Oh, no, I thought our team was going down for a second. But yeah, when it's like 3 autoloaders, and combined they have that much damage potential, there's just nothing you can do. Did he get dead rail? No, I actually probably got a worse map for the Foch. Okay, let's see. I'll actually try for this game. I don't know why, I'm kind of spaced out for today. It's probably because I haven't eaten anything yet. I'm just like in one of those moods where I'm just kind of like not fully with it. Probably because yesterday I streamed for 5.5 hours, no, almost 6 hours, and then had to then record a couple videos. I was probably up till 5 in the morning yesterday. Now this would have been a good STV map, yeah. Oh, great, there it is. What is this, dude? What am I looking at? Oh my god, are they in platoon? They are. Of course they are. I don't even care. I really don't. Like, what, you can't even predict that. You just can't. It's these EU shitters that just camp and spawn. Like, why, dude? What do you gain from this? What's the play? And then they have a 183 and a Yag, so I'm not even going to push it. I'm just going to sit here. I'm just going to watch. Let's see. You know, I don't even care. If I get killed by a 183, then whatever. So be it. Yeah, get out of the freaking game, Boz. There you go. I called it. I called it, Thomas. I knew they'd have a freaking cringe tank in the back there. Thank you very much for the donation, Hops. Appreciated, dude. Yep, there it is. Look at that. Look who called it. $395. There you go. That's a better roll. 502 I'll take. And the funny part is that our team is completely screwed on base cap as well. Oh, and I'm spotted across the map. Makes sense. I mean, I can't do anything. This is why I don't like playing on Supremacy, though. You get games like this. Oh well. Alright, well. Today was not the most exciting day. It's just nothing you can do when you're down on base cap like that, and the enemy team has all of their tanks in town. I mean, I easily beat the Kron and the Rhino, but you just can't deal with the rest. I mean, 1,500 damage is top on the team, guys. Oh well. Alright, we actually did win the STV game. Somehow. I really don't know how. I have no clue, but oh well. Hopefully you enjoyed today's stream, guys. If you want to see more content like this, make sure to smash that subscribe button. And I will see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.